We play.
We fight.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, we're going to be hopefully learning. I got to dabble, and I don't remember the name of the game, I'm so sorry, but it was another one from Koei Tecmo, but I got to dabble in a game similar to this, and I can't remember what it was, but it overwhelmed me. There was so much going on that even after, I think, like an hour of checking it out, I still didn't have any idea what I'm doing. I feel like that's going to be very similar to how this is going to be, so what I'm going to try to do is play this a bit and learn how everything works, and then we'll be able to continue with a little bit of knowledge. I'm going to go through the tutorial stuff with you guys, and it's going to be my first time really experiencing the game, but I do think it's going to be more beneficial for me to have a better understanding of the game versus just going off the back of the tutorial. So I will go and make the mistakes and get a little bit more comfortable. So we'll see, we'll see. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen, because this looks like it's going to be very intricate and everything else, and there's going to be a lot of different systems, a lot of different things to do. Once I get it, I'm sure it'll be fine, but generally, you know, I kind of jump around a lot, as I'm sure you guys know, being around the channel any length of time. So I might play this once, and then another time in like 3 weeks or something, or another time in 5 days, or 10 times right now. It's random. It's pretty random. Anyway, we'll see. So, stupid long intro out of the way now. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 8, the remake. It is by Koei Tecmo, releases on October 24th, 2024. This is the PlayStation 5 version of the game, and Koei Tecmo is fantastic. I love them so very much. They do take care of me. They've sent a code my way, and they're always willing to work with me, and it feels great having a few of those folks that still exist out in the world these days. Seems like a lot of people are just, I don't know, giving some bumpy hate, so it's nice to see a little bit of bumpy love every once in a while. Alright, so let's go get our brains exploded. I'm also not deathly ill. I'm quite sick, so probably some brain fog. I'm congested quite badly, though I did take some pills to hopefully make us survive. Throat sore, and I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a day. It's going to be a day. But it should be a fun day, no matter what. Alright, I'm going to have the voices turned down relatively low because I'm going to be reading everything, so my apologies. I know that'll bother some people. Other people will appreciate it. You can't please everyone. Zhaoling, I guess that's how you say it. And I'm also going to mispronounce like 90% of things. I am so sorry. It's just going to have to accept it and move on. It's great to finally meet you, my liege. I'm here to explain a few things to you. Here, my liege, is where you will choose your avatar to live the life you choose. If you're unfamiliar with Romance of the Three Kingdoms and its officers, I suggest choosing recommended option. The officers option will allow you to pick first the officer, then a period in which they were active. Scenario will allow you to choose a time period, then an officer from that time. Okay. I probably should go with the recommended, though I think I don't know who or what they're going to recommend. Probably going to be Tao Tao or Cao Cao or Cao Cao. I don't know. I've heard it. I've literally heard people pronounce it 7 different ways, and so many people told me different ways. I think it's Tao Tao or Cao Cao. I don't know. Anyway, either way, it's wrong, I'm sure. So apologies. Maybe we'll be able to hear it. Let's just see what they recommend. Zhaoling suddenly... Oh, that's her name. Suddenly being asked to choose a title must be quite tiring. Or trying. Yep. It's gonna be one of those days. But fear not, my liege. Let Zhaoling be your guide. Thanks, Zhaoling. I'm afraid chieftain and comrade alike of the Vagrant army have been excluded due to their specialty status. First of all, my liege, do you not wish to stand head and shoulders above the rest? Your order is resonating far and wide. Yeah, it is Cao Cao. Cao Cao. It's Chaozu. We're just gonna call him Chaozu, no? Okay. I wish to control everyone with my instructions. I want to play freely, not just focus on giving orders. I mean, I guess we want to do everything, right? Do you not wish to be the head of an organization, or would you rather serve as the ministrant to those at the top? I like to be the leader who can make all the decisions. Well, in that case, I feel the status of ruler would suit you well. Topple your foes by force and enjoy strategizing to your heart's content. Alright, so is there a way to... Officer analysis. Suddenly being asked to choose the... Oh, no. We did this. No. Go ahead. So, I didn't know that's what that was going to do. I'm so sorry. Okay, so, based off of my choices, they think that I should go with ruler. We also have the viceroy. Okay, I like the layout over here on the right-hand side. So we have the ruler, who's the leader, and then we have the viceroy, and then the governor and the common officer. And we also have a governor and a common officer. On the side note, we have the tactician, we have a free officer. Alright, so we have Tao Tao. We have Ma Cheo. Joins Liu Bei's force. Oh, no, this is Guan Yu, sorry. I like Guan Yu. Guan Yu's cool. Liu Bei takes the Yi province. Oh, okay. So this is 195 April. This is 214 July. This is 200 January. It's Zhao Yu. That's a spear guy, right? Plot to assassinate Cao Cao and the Battle of... Yeah, I should look it up at some point. See if I can't get a definitive answer on how to pronounce it. Zhuge Liang. His employment and the Battle of Chibi. Zhuge Liang, was he... He's the advisor for Liu Bei, right? I think so. Lu Bu, yep. Everybody knows from the Dynasty Warriors series, you don't mess with Lu Bu. Nope. And then Sima Yi, yeah. Wait. Zhuge Liang is Liu Bei's, and then Sima Yi is Cao Cao's, right? Yeah. Yeah. You know, I might just go with Guan Yu. I might go Guan Yu with the... Yeah, let's try this. My liege, it's time. The game will begin when you... I know I should probably be doing ruler, but I was always partial to Liu Bei's group. The game will begin when you press the OK button, so look back over your choices and make sure there are no mistakes. Alright. The difficulty. Tutorials and other settings can be accessed via the button on the bottom left. Be sure to check those too. Guan Yu is a powerful warrior known for his military prowess and leadership. Isn't the other guy Zhang Fei? Isn't that his counterpart, his compatriot? His sworn brother Liu Bei, who has expanded his territory, has entrusted him with fiercely contested cities of the Jing province. Can he defend his territory against fierce opponents such as Cao Cao and Sun Quan? Or Sun Quan? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. I am so sorry if I'm terrible at this. Like I said, this is something that I'm very interested in. I would like to get good at these games, like learn how to play them, because they look really, really fun. Liu Zhang summons Liu Bei to Yi province to confront Zhang Lu's march into the province. However, Liu Bei and Liu Zhang butt heads and start a war in the Yi province. Huh. The difficult battle sees the death of Liu Bei's advisor, Pang Tong. Zhuge Liang is subsequently called in from Jing province. I will protect Jing province with my life. Cao Cao, Sun Quan neither shall set foot in this land. Stop Cao Cao in the north and pacify Sun Quan in the east. You would do well to remember this. Liu Zhang reconciles with Zhang Lu and asks him to attack Liu Bei from behind. Oh, nice. Zhang Lu sends Ma Cheo, who escaped to Hongzhong after being pursued by Cao Cao. Okay, lost her. Having lost Qizhang, my family, and now serving Zhang Lu. Oh, how Ma Chao the Splendid has fallen. Indeed. Ma Chao, a subordinate of Zhang Lu, confronts Liu Bei's army at the Jiaming Gate. Ma Chao is by nature our shared enemy, a comrade. Should we reason with him? He would be a strong ally. Oh, of our share, okay. Liu Bei sends Li Hui, who convinces Ma Chao to surrender to Liu Bei's army. Okay. Sorry, copying so much. Liu Bei's forces do not wish to prolong this war and watch my people suffer. Intern Liu Zhang surrenders to Liu Bei, who gains control over the Yi province. I'm so sorry. Ugh. July 214, Liu Bei finally acquires a force to take on Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Quan? Quan, I don't know. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let us begin this season's parliament. Does anyone have any opinions they would like to share? See, I think we got to see like elements of this in like the Dynasty Warriors Empires games. Because, you know, you had a little bit of this, like, the different policies, moving stuff around, things you could do in turn, you had resources to manage. So I think, like, that was this light, or, like, again, elements of this type of game, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, was put into and, like, attached to the Dynasty Warriors Empires game. Or game series. So some of it should maybe click. I don't know. We'll see. Now, before you begin the game, let me give you a brief introduction on statuses and objectives, my liege. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. I'm hoping there's going to be a natural break point around the 25 to 35 minute mark, but it might go longer. We'll see. My liege, you are a viceroy. I am. You command an entire division, including multiple cities. Thank you. I was hoping you'd notice. In short, within your division, you may engage in anything aside from diplomatic matters. Use your cities to accomplish the objectives of your division. With that in mind, lend me a bit of your time so I may explain how to play the game. Follow Xiao Ling's advice in the bottom right. Try conducting espionage. If you hit R2, espionage commands. Gather intel on a city, gain information on the target city's durability and troops, and details on its officers. You will not be able to see city policies, and it's always successful. Espionage will make plots more likely to succeed in the same city. Espionage is effective for an entire year. Once the period has passed, you will need to conduct it again. Follow the guide displayed to proceed. Alright, try conducting espionage. Alright, just before we do that. Just curious. Okay, we can save and load at any point where we get to a breaking spot. That's good. I like that. Okay, cool. Alright, investigate a city and obtain some information. The espionage command allows you to gather information on cities controlled by forces other than your own. You will be able to see a city's information for a limited time. It's important to note that espionage and most other commands used in Parliament require one strategy point. Furthermore, any officer can only perform a single action when using Parliament commands. That means if you send someone out for espionage, they cannot employ other officers, be transferred, or march. Another thing to consider is that espionage will never fail. If you're trying to gain merit or have strategy points to spare, give it a shot. Alright, so this is our own forces. We could check out that guy, but that seems unnecessary. There is something to be said about clearing our backsides and making sure that we don't get got by claiming all this stuff, but they do seem to think that we should be pushing forward into the old espionage thing. So let's just go with Lusu, huh? Let's just go here. We can hit L3 for details. Okay. Alright, I'm doing it. Target city, Jiangxia? I don't know. Acting officer, Zhu Yang. Gold, strat points, receive information on it for 12 months. Sure, let's do it. Zhao Kang, I want you to gather some information about Jiangxia. Leave it to me. I got these. I've just finished investigating. I guess we have more information than we did before. We can't see the policies. They have 11 officers. None are free. Gold. I mean, okay. Can we check out the affiliated force? Any affiliated officers? Oh boy. There's a lot of information here. I don't know how to parse it 100% yet, but alright. Well, we've done that. Huh. Now all the information about the city has been revealed. This is a great way to use your strategy points in the parliament. Espionage, march, etc. Inaction in a strategy, or inaction is a strategy in and of itself. Yes, it is. Use your strategy points and then select continue. In the strategy section, you can execute personnel, military, diplomatic, and other commands related to the entire force, troops, and cities. Personnel employ or transfer officers from one city to another, or to or from other cities. It is important to utilize strong personnel in the right places. Military conscripts troops and captures cities. Building up a large number of troops and capturing other cities is the basic flow to unifying the country. Diplomacy, form alliances or coalitions with other forces. If you cannot survive in turbulent times on your own, it is imperative or also effective to temporarily form alliances with other forces. Plots, sabotage other forces, cities, and officers. If you cannot capture a city with your troops, create an opening with your wits. Interesting. Policy, give instructions to your troops and cities. As the territory under your control expands, it will be difficult to give detailed instructions to all of your subordinates. Trusting and delegating to subordinates is also an important part of the job of a leader. And then espionage. Find out more information about we know about the espionage. Strategy points. Determine how many actions you can assign or suggest. The amount of strategy points you have is based on your status. Rulers, viceroys, governors, and chieftains. These officers give orders to the subordinate officers based on the number of strategy points that they have. Tacticians, common officers, and comrades. These officers can suggest missions equivalent to the number of strategy points they have. The missions and commands will be assigned once their suggestions are approved. Alright, so I could go to continue immediately, but I don't think I want to. Is there some indication as... Okay, we have 4. Let's say some indication as to how many strategy points we have. We have 4 strategy points left up top. Alright, military command affects your troops. You can transport soldiers or materials to another city, as well as use science to strengthen your troops' science. The most important is the march command that will allow you to conquer cities. When it comes to military commands, marching is the heart of it all. Interesting. Here you can strengthen your force as well as make scientific developments. By acquiring the science to develop powerful troop types and siege weapons, you will be able to include them in your units when you march against the enemy. It should be noted that the science texts required to make scientific developments for your force are obtained by raising the science level in your city. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to try going on a march, just to see. There are still strategy points remaining. Marches in the battle. Oh. Is it time for the decisive battle, my liege? Use march to dispatch your own forces to an adjacent enemy city. I mean, I'm not really ready for that yet. If you are a governor or a tactician, you can also adjust your units, including the number of attacking officers and troops. If the march ends in victory, you will conquer the city. Aim to defeat all other forces and unify the entire country. Alright, well, we definitely don't want to do that yet. Personnel. Use personnel commands to transfer officers to other cities, appoint tacticians, and, most importantly, employ new officers. Your ability to gain new allies is a matter of luck, so be sure to check each season for new officers to employ. Allocate, select, relocate. Aren't they the same thing? Select an officer to relocate to the selected city from another city. Transfer an officer to another city. Oh, this is transfer away. This is bring them wherever. Employs new... Okay. Reward or punish, and then appoint. Oh, neat. We can employ some new ones. But I don't know enough about any of these things to know if it's worth doing. That's somewhat problematic, I feel. This guy seems pretty good. Soufei. He's loyal and he's got decent stats across the board. However, he's not part of our force, or that's what city he's in, and what force he's part of. Interesting. This guy's got some pretty good stats, as does the guy below him. But these are, like, but they're not gonna, like, this is the guy that we're about to go up against. They're not gonna quit on us. So the thing that, alright, we're gonna try this. It shouldn't work. Like, we should go for this guy. He's not part of any force. You had best let that idea go. The odds of success with it are slim. Acting officer. Where does it show how likely it is? Benefits. Required merit. Interesting. Again, I don't know enough about any of this, but our guy is telling us over here on the right side that it's not a good idea. On success, there's the cost, but how do we... How do we know how much of a chance of success that we're going to get? I mean, I wouldn't think that we'd be able to do this anyway. All right, I'm just going to back out of that. You know what? No, I'm not going to back out. I'm going to get the free guy. The free roamer here, the free officer. This guy willing to join? A marvelous plan. I dare say it will be a surefire success. Is it just our little dude on the right, Ma Liang? Okay. Could, Ma Liang, could you persuade Koei Tecmo to join our army? Leave it to me. Rejoice, I have brought him here. I'll put my life on the line to serve you. Oh yeah. Having you join us is a great boon to our ranks. I have high hopes for you. Thanks for bringing Koei Tecmo to me. Ma Liang. Thank you for the kind words. Hey, our merit went up by a little bit. Plots. Plots make use of your int to sabotage forces in neighboring cities. Use the destroy command to lower a city's defenses, the provoke command to hinder the recruitment of new soldiers. Commands such as these are indispensable against opponents who are tough to defeat head-on. Estrange. Spread unfavorable rumors about an officer of another force and lower their loyalty. Destroy the castle gates and lower the defenses. Provoke. Okay. Collude. Get an officer of another force to promise to switch sides. Activating collude during a battle will make their troops switch sides. Spy. Let's destroy. Marvelous plan. Surefire success. Alright, let's do it. Sorry, what's this button? I would like you to destroy the castle walls. What do you say? Leave it to me. We have reason to celebrate. We have caused massive damage. Good job. Excellent job. Excellent job. Use your strategy points and continue. Yeah, I know. We have 2 left. We have another policy. Now, you can use policy commands to establish strategic policies regarding your divisions and cities, who to attack, where to transport goods, which domestic values to prioritize. You must put together a thorough strategy. We don't need no policies. Let's go military. Let's, Let's do some sciences too, right? That's only 1 point. We lose some science text. Unlocks heavy infantry, has lower mobility, greater defense. Same thing. Lower defense, but higher attack than archers. Unlocks rams and unique tactics. I think we're going to have to do that one. Acquire the rams. I think it would be best to start investing in the science of rams. Could you get approval from a brother for that? Understood. I'll do it right away. Master Liu Bei has consented to cultivating the science. Rams have been acquired. Okay. It's marching time. Maybe. Again, this seems like a bad idea. Actually, this seems like a much better choice of people to attack. This seems way too strong for us. Oh. Espionage was not triggered in Xiangyang. The units will auto-adjust based on maximum troop numbers. Well, let's back out. Let's see if we attack them. How does this work? With light infantry... So we have these three. We have Guanjing, Guanping, and Guanyu. Do we have any idea? It looks like we just are not as strong as the group that's just sitting there. Do we have more that we can bring? Wong Fu, he's a deputy. Oh, we have them in there already. I mean, that's all we've got. Okay. Alright. So, attacking right now seems kind of silly. Gold supplies and troops for... Or... Okay. What if we transfer from there to here? I know that we need more gold or supplies. Troops, though. Let's go something like that. No, I think that's fine. Alright. And that should be it. Personnel. We can appoint someone. I guess we could still do the policy. Delegate. Permit forbid. Science. That's fine. Okay. I don't think we accomplished a whole bunch, but that's fine. Let's do the continue. And let's see what's next after that. And then we'll probably break off our first episode. Next, we shall decide who will oversee this season's missions. There aren't any diplomatic objectives right now. Does anyone have any suggestions? Now, contrary to what I've started here, I maybe should have gone with one of the officers, one of the lower rank, lower tier people. I would have less choices and things to do, and I could have focused on maybe a smaller part of the game at first to get my feet wet and to learn. And then as I kind of figure that out, then we could have moved on to something a little more complicated like a governor, or in this case the viceroy. It is what it is. There aren't any diplomatic objectives right now. Does anyone have any suggestions? I would like to work on a repair mission. I believe we ought to focus on commerce missions this season. Here you can order officers within a city to carry out missions over a period of 3 months in order to help that city flourish. Missions fall into 5 categories: cultivate land, cultivate commerce, science, repairs, and public order. Officers not assigned to a mission may train or otherwise spend their time freely. Before all else, public order is crucial to help you gather soldiers. Keep that. Focus on cultivate land to increase the maximum amount of soldiers available and keep supply levels high. Check with the help menu for more details. Basically, it's best to focus on missions to supplement what the city lacks. Oh, and know that a mission's efficiency is greatly influenced by an officer's motivation, which depends on factors such as loyalty to the force or their level of trust with the governor. You can see why interactions play an important role. Alright, we can cultivate the land. Alright, so who do we have? We have so many people, so many names. Oh wait, are all of these people used? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. There's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Who's not used? Well, one of these has to not be used. Ping, Maliang. Okay, I see who it is. It's this guy. There we go. I guess we could add more people to the other missions, but this seems okay. I don't know, like, I don't know why we need so much in repair. I think I take this guy away from there. I think that's good. Probably. Are we doing a little bit of everything? Looks like our public order is more than fine with Zhu Kang just hanging out. Alright. Following missions will be assigned this season. The mission assignment for the season. It's showing us what we chose. Okay. Dismissed. Employment fees will be paid to those who were assigned missions. I'll be looking forward to seeing your results in 3 months' time. That's it. You've ordered a mission to be carried out. Now your subordinates will get to work, and the city will flourish. Aw, yeah. All forces are contemplating. Alright. Take a look at the relationship chart. You can check your relationships on the relationship chart. Good relationships can be of great benefit in many situations. There are also destined relationships that can be synergistic or antagonistic. Okay. Oh. What is... There it goes. Synergistic relationship is created when sympathy is triggered 4 times or when officers become spouses or sworn siblings. These relationships have the same benefits effects as spouses and sworn siblings. Okay. Sympathy can be triggered during battles, while performing city actions, or while interacting with officers. You will unlock new slots as your reputation grows. And then antagonistic relationships can occur when negative associations are created, such as coming into contact as enemies on a battlefield. In addition to becoming more reluctant to interact and less likely to join the same force, special effects may occur, especially during battles. Sworn siblings can become sworn siblings with officers you are close to. Special effects and exclusive events will occur. Spouses, you can marry an officer of the opposite sex with whom you have a good relationship with. Special effects and exclusive events will occur. Rivals, you can become a rival with an officer who is close to you in ability. Special events will occur. And, of course, a sworn enemy. If you kill an officer's relative, they may become your sworn enemy. Special events will occur, and you may be challenged to a duel. Alright, sweet. And it looks like we can go to various places. I don't know what's happening right now. It's like my controller is lagging or something. The relationship chart. Didn't we do this? Oh, I must have bumped the button. There it goes. Alright, it's moving around the way it's supposed to now. Yeah, it's like my inputs were just getting eaten for some reason. All right, guys and gals, I think we'll stop right here. I know we didn't get too much into it. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of systems at play here. And a lot of stuff that I don't fully understand. So hopefully I retain everything that we just picked up, we just learned, and we'll be able to continue in the next episode with some momentum. We'll see where that's at. All right, folks, that's going to do it for the episode. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, any of that stuff down below in the description of the video. There'll be various links, just like there always are. A big shout out and a thank you to Koei Tecmo once again for hooking me up with the code for this. I do truly appreciate it, and it does mean a lot to me. And don't forget, guys and gals, it releases tomorrow, October 24th, 2024. You guys can pick it up and play it. This is the PlayStation 5 version of the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, until the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.